It begins in the quiet space between moments. Tuesday, just after sunrise. A commuter steps from a warm café into the sharp morning cold. In the dim parking garage beside the shop, footsteps echo, and a phone's buzz fades into silence. A bus exhales at the corner, its brakes hissing. We are following the ghost of a routine, one that belonged to Maya, a familiar face on this route, whose life suddenly fractured. The last sightings are always ordinary, timed by habit alone. Between a barista's friendly wave and an empty office chair, a narrow span of time opens up. A phone keeps charging on a kitchen counter, its alarms chiming to an empty room. How does a person dissolve between one digital ping and the next? Their trail marks a presence, then stops. And in that sudden stop, we feel the first hint of pressure, of a carefully planned misdirection. Sometimes the lure is deceptive in its simplicity. A text that appears to be from a brother, asking for a ride from a side entrance. You answer because you care, not because you are careless. In a world of private messages and shared locations, the very tools that connect us can be used to isolate. This modern landscape raises the stakes, making awareness not a fear but a necessity. The human story remains at the center, like a jacket folded neatly on a chair, waiting for someone who will never return to claim it. What do you hunt when your only prey is an absence? Just past midnight, a detective hunches over a humming monitor. Streetlights flicker across grainy security feeds as the city holds its breath. The tip line begins to ring, a steady, thin sound against the silence. Frame by frame, investigators push the timeline forward, building a phantom route from cell tower data and satellite traces. A single flake of paint hints at a specific model of car. A partial genetic profile suggests a family, but not a name. Calls surge, collide, and contradict. One witness swears a red pickup idled near the cafe. Another insists it was a dark sedan. The footage shows only fogged glass and the glint of a hood. Hoaxes and false leads siphon away precious hours. Today, doorbell cameras and social media feeds cast a wider net, but they also amplify rumor. By lunchtime, a single clipped video frame can misdirect 1,000 eyes. The balance is fragile. Share enough to help, but not so much that a stranger's life is crushed by suspicion. Behind the evidence, a human toll mounts. Days are measured not by meals, but by updates that never arrive. The commuter's sister keeps a porch light burning against the dark. Some of these stories find an ending, a rescue at dawn, a frightened voice finally answered. Some reveal only the depth of what was lost. And some simply stop, hardening into cold cases that persist for decades. The takeaway is quieter than fear. It is the realization that the next turn in this story is the one that has not happened yet, and it asks something of us all.